Hey guys, real quick, can you guys please check your messages on TikTok and some on Instagram? I just went on and read through all the messages that I've gotten, which was a lot. Um, and some of my fave gals, I wrote them back. So if you guys could check your messages, read them, I'd really appreciate that, okay? Good morning, Mandy. Good morning. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired. Oh, gosh. Yes, Tina Marie, it is raining here. Yes, hello, Lynn. Yes, I have food. I actually got my stamps on the first, so I'm not zooted anything. I'm tired. Hey, Katie. I haven't even gone to the clinic yet, so I'm not zooted anything. Yeah, I'm tired because I was up all night. Yeah, I'm glad the stamps came through too. Does Jace play Fortnite? No, he plays Roblox. Um, what else? He plays like Gorilla Tag. He plays a lot of stuff on his Oculus. So he likes Minecraft. Okay, I had messaged some people on there. Um, some of my fave gals on there. People had messaged me, so I was just replying to messages and things like that. So I wanted to tell them to check their messages. Swank because of my dad. What's going on with my dad? I didn't have a chance to get to the store. Um, I didn't have a chance to get to the store yet. So hopefully, if I can get the Uber, I'll be able to, have them stop at like a gas station. I can get some pop and something for him. Scapegoat, I did not go already. I wish that I did because it's causing me a lot of anxiety. So, but whatever. I sure do. I am not allowed to keep nothing. I don't know. They look like you got burned. No, it's like three fever busters. They're actually going down. Yeah, Chiefs Kingdom. I know that about Walmart, but the thing is, I'll have to have cash. Like, you have to pay cash. You can buy the food with your food stamps, but you have to pay cash for delivery. And I don't have it right now, so. Swank, I usually do, but I have to take an Uber today. So, and I want to do that and come home and just like go to sleep. Chiefs Kingdom, so you can order from Walmart and it'll all go on your card. They don't make you pay any cash. Chiefs Kingdom, I, what are you asking to come up for, honey? Because I really don't have the energy to argue right now. Like, I really don't. You have to, wait, you have to use a card that has cash. You don't pay, like, physical cash when they come. But I don't even have, okay. Anybody who wrote me a message, I read it, and the people that I have respect for and like are some of my favorite people, I wrote them back. I'm good. Please just call me back. How are you, honey? Don't you get a check? Yes. Well, Jace gets a check, but he gets it the third Wednesday of every month. So, I have to wait until then, unfortunately. Do they not give cash with food stamps anymore? Not that, Karen. No, I don't qualify for cash assistance because with Jace's money that he has coming in, I don't. You know, it's too much. I don't qualify. Hey, baby. Okay, your fridge. Okay. You alright? When I go, I'm gonna get you some more cough medicine. I just threw the empty bottle away last night. You need some cough medicine. You sound like crap. If you want to go back to sleep, go ahead, baby. I know, Cass, he does, but nobody believed me that he was sick. He does. He sounds really bad. Kara, where did you message me, baby? I may not have read it. I tried to read as many as I could. With TikTok, it said I had IG. I'll read it and get back to you. But TikTok said I had 198 messages waiting. I was like, jeez. No, thank you for the offer, but when I go in the Uber to go to the clinic, I'm just gonna stop and get him his medicine. That's all. Yeah, he's still sick. He's getting better though. It's just that cough is still there. What? You are high, go get yourself help. Ma'am, VCAP, I haven't even been to the clinic yet. Like, what in the fuck is. You guys thinking I'm always high? I can't be tired, I'm high. Like, Jesus, man. Okay, Cass, you can message me, sweetie. No, I didn't over medicate him. I was taking some of it too, because, like I told you, I was coughing, my throat hurt. So I was taking it also. Yes, Nicole, I have to go to the clinic today. Still. And I have to get there because if I don't get there, tomorrow they're completely closed. So I'll be fucked until Monday. So yeah, it's open on Saturday, unfortunately. Hopefully an Uber. Thank you, Jessica, Amy. This Chief's Kingdom has been writing just rude shit. He's just a troll, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. Please just call me back. I don't know. And I don't know why they're not open on Sundays either. Um, Mandy May, uh, just a, a couple dollars to get an Uber to the clinic. If you can't help, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. My God. I didn't get paid. I don't get paid until the third Wednesday of the month. Good morning. Oh, Chief's Kingdom, you see me every day at the clinic? Let me look at this. Dude, that's Carmen. I just blocked her. Bye, Carmen. So I'm sure she'll be back under a fake fucking name. But that's the thing, I'm not lying. It doesn't matter what I say, honestly. No, I didn't already go. There is not a video of me on YouTube already at the clinic this morning because I haven't gone yet. So 1,000% no. Allie plans, I totally agree with you, honey. I did do it to myself. I lied so much that when I'm telling the truth, nobody believed me. Nobody believes me. So I understand that I did it to myself. I do. They're not closed just yet. I'm getting close though. Oh my god. I'm so glad all of you go to my clinic. And you know. Like, can you just please stop arguing with me about it? No, I don't have a plan besides the Uber. I don't have a plan besides the Uber, unfortunately. I want to just go so I can go get my son his medicine, get my medicine, and come home and lay down. Ron noon. And close tomorrow. I don't have money for his cough medicine, but I will figure out a way to get him. He needs it. I can hear him and they're still coughing, so. Why ain't I going now? I don't have enough. And I understand it's not your problem. I understand that. Okay, Mandy, when I get off, I'll check it, honey. Brown Kimberly, I'm sorry about your cousin, sweetie. Gracefully broken. I don't know what to tell you. If my sisters did say that, they don't know if I went or not. Yes, Kristen, I will. No, I didn't get money Friday. I get it the third Wednesday of every month. No, Joe Murray, I didn't say everyone's a liar except for me. I'm just telling you guys the facts. The clinic closes at noon on Saturday. During the week, it closes at, what time does it close during the week? At 12:30. On Saturday, it's noon, and then on Sunday, they're completely closed. Michelle, if people would have lent me money, I would have just went to somebody in my family, I'm not going to say their name, that gets SSI for themselves and they get it on the 1st. I would have just asked them to lend me money and I would have paid you back your money. That's what I would have done, honestly. Oh my God, now I'm high. I haven't even gone to the clinic yet. Oh my God, I can't do anything. It's so ridiculous. Cheyenne, they get it that day because my dad gets Social Security disability. Jace gets survivor's benefits. That's why. Jen, $10 more. But if you don't have it, it's okay. If you don't want to send it, it's okay. It's all okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Sierra. I'm running out of time for uh for the clinic. I'm running out of time. Cheyenne, I already said because with what's going on with my dad, I didn't get to go to the grocery store. So I was just trying to order a pizza to feed Jace. That's all. Yes, I have been up all night. My stress level is pretty bad. Um, yeah. I'll check your message, Miss Kristen. Get this the fuck off of there. You fuck do you get this off? Sorry guys, something accidentally got pinned and I didn't know how to get it off, so Who won? John Cricket. I'm doing. I'm alive. Pitbull mom. I actually am starting to believe that there are a certain few that do really care about me and about my son and want to make sure that we do okay. So I believe you on that 1,000. Sure, Nature Drew. Honestly, like I've said 100 times, I'm not racist. I I shouldn't have said out loud what I said, but I promise you, I'm not. I'm not racist. I'm not. What? Her family has begged people to stop giving her drug money. Oh, absolutely. I apologize, Nature, for what I said. Absolutely. But yeah, there are people on this app that do care about me and about my son and that check up on us. And, you know, there are people, and I know exactly who they are. Um, there's a whole other bunch of people that are just here to try to bring me down and ruin my life. But like I said, I do see the people that do actually care. Like right here, telling me I'm scum, I'm ruining my kids' lives. Never spent a day with me or my kids. Never, don't know anything about me. Yeah, JLW, that's all I ask for. If I come on and I say, can somebody DoorDash Jace food, we're running low and you don't have it, that's fine. But don't be cruel and nasty and vile towards me. That's all I ask. Brown Kimberly, I did do that, and I apologize and I've apologized 1,000 times for that. It was completely wrong. I I apologize. I've apologized a million times for that. Amanda, I added it up. What I ended up getting was only $60, but I did reach out to those people and ask them if they wanted it back, and some said no, and some didn't even respond at all. Is it frozen? But I'm not high right now, guys. I'm freaking sitting here doing nothing. Like, I don't understand what the fuck. Oh my god, man. Like, oh god. Stay there, Shadow, please, baby. Ow. I'm so tired, my body actually hurts. Hey. Hey. Did you get your bag? Yeah. Alright, I'm checking the mail real quick. Ooh. Damn, my shoes are soaked from last night. When I went to go clean with my friend, they got so wet. Where's Jace going? Nowhere. He's just in his room. I just asked him if he had his bag of, when I go in the Uber, I have to get, like, some stuff to, from, like I said, stop at the gas station, so. That's a major. Just get him some stuff, you know. Wait, what? What? Why are you here? Have you given her money? Oh my god, I'm so tired. To go out my back door. What time is it now, guys? 11 o'clock. The latest I can order the Uber is in 20 minutes to be able to get out there on time. I cannot freaking miss, man, because tomorrow they're closed. So, you know. Oh, God. I don't know who that was, but she's been waiting. I appealed the TikTok thing and won. Anybody want to come up? Well, I still got 10 minutes before. Nobody wants to come up? See, you called me a cracker. You're a racist. Racist. I don't know, okay, maybe they want to ask me something. No, I don't want to fight. I'm doing good. If I wanted to fight, I wouldn't drop them when they start screaming. To the clinic. Anytime I need money for something important, the first thing people say is, go on TikTok. I'm like, I don't want to. Quit reporting the fucking live. If you don't like it, leave. Go pick on somebody else. If you don't like it, leave. Don't report. Hi. Hey. Honestly, Mandy, why I said that is because if you watch the news, okay, we have like open borders right now, okay? They have all these people coming in and nowhere for them to go. I don't hate Mexicans. I hate how this is being done. Yeah, it ain't even just Mexicans. It's everybody coming across the border illegally. Well, Amber, it didn't look like they had jobs to me. It looked like they were sleeping outside. If you need refuge, come legally. And it's mostly men coming, not even women, children, families. It's not safe for American citizens. Yeah, you say they work for a living and aren't a drain on our society, but they're getting free phones, free hotels, free all kind of stuff that our veterans don't get. Like, I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel about it. In the video of the guy getting interviewed by the news saying, "You don't need to know my name, you'll know soon enough," threatening us. I can't let people win. I don't know why. Please request. Type something X Kahara or whatever. I can try to get you in that way. Like, I'm telling the truth, so I must be high. Like, come on, guys. If you want in, type something. I'll try to get you in that way. There she is. Um, it's saying you declined to know. No, actually, I'm much nastier when I haven't gone to the clinic. Oh, okay, I thought you did. Who wants to join then? I guess nobody. Okay, my bad. Did you get to go today, love? No, I didn't. Not yet. He's feeling a little better. I need to get him some more cough medicine, though. Thanks for asking. Kay, did you want to come up? Is it noon? No, I still got a half hour. $6.99, Heather. I didn't say I went. Okay, you can believe what you want, Kevin. It really doesn't matter. It has no bearing on your life, whether I go or don't go. I didn't say I went. I said I was waiting for an Uber. Jerry, you can do it through Cash App. I don't know how to reply to that, but I'll put my Cash App in the thing. It's Lisa Loves Jace, Jace. Quit telling people not to help me out, guys. Just because you don't want to doesn't mean everybody is cold-hearted bitches like you guys, okay? It's a gift card.
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to try to make this pretty quick and efficient, but
Okay.
here is the thing. First of all, no one is being cold-hearted bitches for not wanting to help you. The thing is that you've been doing this for several years and you have refused to help yourself. And it's hard for us to watch you and your family crumble because you refuse to step up and be a leader. And as for your opinions on immigration, that just kind of blows my mind, because you are, in fact, on government assistance for everything, and that's not even enough for you. So why do you have an opinion on immigration and the state of our government and veterans?
Because I think governments or veterans should have priority over illegal immigrants.
Well, I think your children should have priority over your drugs. And the thing is that they came on the other day, and it is a hard truth. I know that it's a hard truth to hear because I had to go through a lot of the same things. But for your children to be on live and begging for you to get sober and be their mother, and for you to respond to them with some passive aggressive shit of, oh, I guess I'm just a bad mother, instead of getting help. It's hard to get help. My whole family is dead. They're all gone, and I've had to do everything on my own. And it's hard to hear the things that you're fucking up. But you have to be an adult. You have to hear them and you have to address them because coal is gone and you have burned every bridge you have, and you are the only hope at leading your family out of this shit storm that you marched them into. Can you understand why people are so frustrated? It's hard to see you and your family living like this.
Yeah,
No,
but
not
ma'am,
don't tell me but, Lisa. Don't tell me but. Tell me that you understand that. That it's hard
I
and frustrating
understand.
for us to see you living like this.
But what you guys don't understand is they'll come on here and say shit and then call me privately and be like,
I don't
we
give a
didn't
fuck
mean that.
what they do, Lisa. I've been in your same position and I pulled myself up by my bootstraps with no help whatsoever. A lot of people have done it. Most people have had to do it because life is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that life is hard. I'm not saying that you don't deserve help, but it's ridiculous that you come on here and call us pieces of shit because we don't want to help you when we've seen you stuff it up your nose for years while your son is begging you to get clean. It's disgusting, it's ridiculous, and we're frustrated that you can't see it because you are in the throes of active addiction. It's not that you don't want to see it. It's that you are fucked up. And the
I
second
see it.
this well, if you saw it, you would do something about it, honey.
I'm just not sure where to go with it,
Well,
honestly.
we've told you what to do, and there are researches. You figured out how to get on government assistance with every other thing. You can sure figure out how to get resources to get sober.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
You need to stop lying to yourself because we don't believe it. Nobody in this room believes it. You're the only one that believes it. Your kids don't believe it. They need you. I have no parents. I have no family. I moved to New York by myself and pulled myself up by my bootstraps because I had to, because I have a son. Those
Mm-hmm.
children, you are the matriarch. You are the leader. You need to lead. I hope you have a good day. I do not believe that you need an Uber to go to the clinic because I believe that the clinic is closed. If you need help, you can reach out and I will help you. I will not send you any financial support because I don't believe you're using it for what you say you're using it for. And
You know, I
unfortunately,
don't blame you.
I have my own family to take care of, and you need to be doing the same. And stop talking on your opinions about race and immigration because it's completely unbased. You're clearly uneducated on the subject, and you're digging yourself into a hole where someone's going to come up and knock you and Jace on your ass in the projects. You're fucking up, Lisa. You need to pull it together. Reach out to someone and get help. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. She was nice, and I'm not being sarcastic. I don't mind if they come up and talk like that and they're not screaming and this and that. I will definitely listen. Yeah, she is right. And I'm not dumb. I do see my faults. I just don't really know what to do. The methadone's really hard to come off of. Really hard. Um, I can invite you up. Hold on. I mean, people go to jail on methadone and are sick for 5 months.
Hey,
Hey.
so just wanted to say this. This might take a minute. I was just arguing with somebody in your chat, and
Okay.
then they want to come back and say, "So you're supporting her? So you like her?" Listen, it's
I'm listening,
somebody.
baby.
I know it's not about supporting somebody or liking somebody. I don't have to agree with with what's going on with you right now. But all I was saying, can everybody just let it go? Just one day, just be nice one fucking day. Do you people really think that calling her names and calling her, you know, just bashing her whole life is gonna help at all? It doesn't help. I've seen
No,
I've seen a lot of you people in the chat saying that you are addicts, and you guys know that she's not going to do what she needs to do or should do until she wants to, until she's ready. I'm not reading.
it makes me
I'm sorry.
it makes me want to do more drugs.
Oh,
When
sure.
they
Don't
when
do
they
that.
cause havoc, well, when they cause havoc in my life, it does. It'll make me want to do drugs. It's a trigger.
I get that. I completely understand that. I oh my god. And the people that have good intentions and trying to tell you what to do and how to do it,
Mhm.
like the woman that just got off, or Queen, or whoever else you talk to,
Mhm.
the the people in the chat need, and I'm not reading your guys' comments because I know that you guys completely disagree with what I'm saying, and that's fine.
Mhm.
All we pray, just pray. She has children. She's a mother, for Christ's sake. Pray for her. Pray for to whatever God that you serve. Pray to yourself. Pray to your favorite pair of fucking shoes. I don't care. Just pray. Be nice. But calling her every name in the book and totally bashing her whole life is not going to help. It's not going to help. That's all I really
No.
wanted to say, and that I wanted to get across. And I know you fucking morons don't agree with it, but it is what it is. You know darn good and well, if there's anybody in here that's an addict currently or in the past, you know that shame never creates change. Let me say that again. Shame never creates change.
Yeah. I've called them out on that before. I said the recovery community bashes me. You know,
She needs, I tell you what she needs is somebody in her life, even if somebody that doesn't care for her, that she can trust, that can come in there and help her organize her home, clean up, and start fresh. Listen, I have a mother that is a hoarder, and I'm telling you, when we moved her out of her house into the assisted living that she's in now, it was a week long process, and she's starting the process all over again. You
mhm.
know, and the depression will just keep her from, like, it's like she doesn't know where to start, so why start at all? You
And
need.
I can't trust anybody because they'll be taking videos, putting it up on Reddit.
Well, you don't have a family member or anybody that you've made a friend with around there that would agree to just listen, leave your phone in your car, just come in and help me get started. If you look around and
No.
you see a clean environment, well, make Jace help you. I know
I
that's
mean,
harder.
he does.
That's easier said than done. I mean, he's an 11-year-old boy. I know an 11-year-old boy does not want to help do something like that. I get it, but at
Yeah.
some point you're gonna have to. You're just gonna have to trust somebody. There's got to be one person out there that you're gonna have to trust to come in and help. and and if you have that whole fresh clean environment to live in, it'll give you the it'll be easier to kind of to keep up with it and then want to take the next step and make an appointment with the doctor or the dentist or what have you. I see a lot of potential, but I know that it's hard to just it's like when there's so much chaos, you don't know where to start.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You don't know where to start,
Yeah. But I know that there's a lot of people in the chat probably giving me she's fucking stupid, she's fucking delusional. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I have a nephew that's an addict that I've helped. I have a mother that's a hoarder and a trigger warning pain pill addict. So
Mm-hmm.
I know I know the ins and the outs
Yeah.
and the horrible shit that happens and can
Well,
happen.
if you want to stay over here on the Instagram, I'm going through this weekend and getting rid of a lot of the people on here because it was good when it first started, and then the people from TikTok came over and it's gotten out of control.
It is out of control. I mean, when the chat is just flooded with shit, it doesn't matter who I am. You guys
Mm-hmm.
in the chat can. There's nothing that I'm saying that's wrong, that is out of the ordinary. I'm not here to 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 put my arms around her lifestyle. I'm not here to bash her. I'm just saying surely there's somebody out there that can help this girl get started and then she could move forward. And that's all I wanted to say. And just be nice sometimes, people. Be a nice human being. You listen, to be quite honest, Lisa, I am the biggest fucking bitch that you would probably ever want to come across if
Mm-hmm.
somebody were to piss me off. And I've been in some serious arguments with people on TikTok, and
Yeah.
we had a Discord. We would all fight. I left the Discord. I came back. We kicked other people out. I can be a really nasty fucking cunt. I can,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not here to do that to you or to anybody necessarily. Can't people just lay the gauntlet down and be nice sometimes? Jesus. If you if these people that are
No.
getting pissed off at me about what I'm saying disagree, go fuck yourself. Let's see
Yeah.
let's see you guys in a bad situation one day.
But when I say shit like that, I'm high and I'm bold and this and that. No, I'm just tired of it.
I, I understand. I just really wish that you could trust somebody to come in and help you organize, clean up, get a new sense of, moving forward and take whatever steps you need to take, whether it is rehab, whether it's not. I don't know. I don't know. But you've got to trust somebody sometime, Lisa, because I know you're not at the place where you can or want to do it all by yourself. I know that. So
Yeah.
just
Well, there gotta be some people, like I said, there's a few that I do really like that will help me.
well, that's good. That's a start. That's a start.
And I do like them a lot. And it has nothing to do with money. I can just tell they're genuine. A lot of them message to try to get information. I can see right through it.
Yeah.
Um,
Listen, I just pulled my phone up and I read just one comment in your chat. Somebody said
mhm.
this lady is new here. You know what? What if I am new here? What fucking difference does it make? What fucking difference does it make? You don't think that I know what people are doing and saying where Lisa's concerned? Come on. I've seen the Reddits. I know what's going on. I'm not denying it. But so
Mhm.
what if I'm new here in Reddit? What, you guys been listening a week, a month? Good for you. You want a fucking cookie? You want a gold sticker cuz you've been here longer than me? This whole internet bullshit is ridiculous. Like, who cares how long I've been listening or watching? I know what's been going on with her. Like I said, I've seen all the videos on Reddit. I'm not
Mhm.
here. I'm a human being. I wouldn't want, if all of a sudden something happened to me and I got addicted to something, I wouldn't want people treating me like fucking garbage. But you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? If you people want to go ahead and treat somebody like garbage, go ahead. That's on you. Go ahead. I mean, it is what it is. But can one day out of the week you guys calm your fucking tits on the name calling? Jesus Christ.
I mean, they call the police to my
Go sit
house
down, lady. I am sitting down.
constantly.
Yeah. There's that unless they really think that there's something that you're in danger, that you've just done something, or you said you're going to do something to yourself or your son, why call the police? Come on.
Well,
What if you just had an intruder in your house? People like that, they don't think with a clear head. They're just fucking idiots. What if you had an intruder in your house and you needed the police, but they couldn't get there quick enough because they're fucking around with Lisa?
well, they wrote on Reddit that they were going to call the police because I hadn't been on TikTok and they were going to make me get on. So that was their plan.
Make you get on?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody knows you have a Instagram as well as a TikTok. I mean, as well as TikTok. So,
Mm-hmm. And it was 3 a.m. And if we wouldn't have heard them, I don't know what would have happened because whoever called told them I was having a medical emergency in here.
well, I don't know about that. I hope you're not having a medical emergency. I hope you're taking care of
No,
yourself and your son.
we
And
were sleeping. We were sleeping, me and Jace.
I'm not going to stop screaming. I can scream if I fucking want. Whoever said that, just like you could do what you want. You people can. I get heated. Okay. I'm not screaming right now. You want me to start screaming again? People think like you could tell people what the fuck to do is ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to get off of here now. I'm going to go back and scroll back through some of the comments. Anyway, you can kick me out, or how do I end it? I don't even know.
I don't know. Let me look.
I've never, ever, ever done this.
I want to get you as a friend too. What's your
I think
screen
I'm
name?
private,
Oh.
but you can request. But I mean, I'm not really accepting new friends, to be quite honest. I just, I kind of keep my Instagram world tight because, my family's on there, my daughter, what school she goes to, my husband, where he works, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna shut off my phone or log out of Instagram, and maybe I'll get kicked out that way. But you people that want to, you people that want to say something or have some sort of feelings about the way that I'm feeling today, go right ahead. Have fun with that. Some people just don't think clearly. There is nothing wrong with what I have said. This person that's
Mm-hmm.
coming up here, do you think there's anything wrong with what I said?
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's Tech.
Okay. Oh, well, hi, Tech. So how do I get out of here?
I don't
Smoke
know.
over here, huh?
Huh?
We can smoke here.
Yes,
I think
you can't.
so.
Tech, how do I get off of here? Do
I
you
don't
know?
know. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm not rare. I'm not rarely over here.
Okay, I'll just shut off Instagram and then come back and listen.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know either.
So what's going on?
With me?
Yeah. Go potty.
Nothing.
Hurry up. Go potty.
Nothing much.
What's going on the 15th?
I am gonna go to Bowling Green.
Did you do your
Stay.
eval? Did you do your eval? You did an eval?
Not yet, no.
So how do you know it's the 15th?
That's the date she gave me over the phone. Maybe I did do an eval over the phone. She gave me she said I have to be there the 15th. But I have to buy my Greyhound ticket and then they'll reimburse me for it.
Where was that at again?
The Greyhound takes me to Baltimore, Maryland, and then the van from the rehab will come and pick me up and whoever else is with me that day.
You know that you know, if you would utilize my phone, call me. We could get you into somewhere closer. We can have a bunch of that stuff lined up. There could be a whole plan. We could lay it out in front of you and say, hey, this is what's going to happen. You can go here for 14 days. Then you come, you know what I mean? There could be a whole plan, resume be built, job be got, beautiful smile put up on the face. But I seriously don't think you're ready to take that first step. And I don't know if it's based out of fear, guilt and shame, or the fact that you don't think you deserve it. I think that's a lot of it. I think you in watching you for as long as I have, you taking the stuff that you take. I think you thrive off of that. You're thriving off of it.
I have to do it though, Tech. You know, my dad's not in good health. You know,
you're telling me all the wrong reasons. I don't want to hear about your dad. I don't want to hear about Jace. I don't want to hear about Cole. I don't want to hear about Abby. You're telling me all the wrong reasons.
Well, I want off it too. I've been wanting off of it, but I just am scared to, because I'm afraid of the withdrawal.
Listen, I had a friend that ain't here no more. She passed away in 2009, a day after my birthday. You know why? Because she was afraid of the withdrawal. She was afraid of the dope sick. She didn't want to ever be dope sick. But they are there to assist you in that. They're not inhumane.
Right.
Now, if you were to do that on your own, yeah, God, good for you. Right. But listen, you could do all of this without fucking rehab. But you ain't trying to do no suggestions.
Well, how other than just coming down at the clinic?
Down off the clinic and getting the fuck off them benzos. I told you, I told you, how many times have I told you that there is another route other than benzos? But you like the benzos. Do you like the benzos?
Yeah, it shuts my brain off to where I can actually think and get stuff done, and there ain't 1,000 things going through my head.
There is other pharmaceuticals out there that are not non-addicting that addicts take in substitute of the benzos, and they're fine.
Yeah, I'd be open to that if it did like I said, shutting off the brain.
Okay, well, and we've talked about this. We talked about maybe not seeing your PCP for your mental health no more, and going to an actual psychiatrist and saying, I am an addict and I am on methadone. What can you give me to help me with my mental health? Because you're dual diagnosed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So your PCP shouldn't be treating you anyways for that. You should be having a psychologist that would be prescribing your medication. And then you could eventually get down to, I really would hate to see you get take-homes, but you would lead up to that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, you could do all this without fucking rehab. But I feel I feel like that's you're in your cycle, girl. You want people to believe that you're going to rehab, so people start lacking off and start throwing you cash again, and that to me is sad because I'm trying to save your life.
No, nobody's thrown me cash for that. I promise. Nobody.
Well, I already know that you're you know, we talked about moving, we talked about getting up out of there because you know, we talked about a fresh whole new fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talked about how, you know, I don't really see a whole lot of support for you. Who who you got behind you that's a cheerleader that wants you to see without a doubt do get right?
I mean, my dad, but he's disabled and can only do so much, you know.
He's not an enabler.
He can be.
Do you know what an enabler is, right? You got a lot of them in your life right now.
I mean, not a lot, but yeah, I mean, he takes me to the clinic. He'll, you know, he doesn't want to see his kids in pain, so he makes sure
That you're not. Yeah.
that none of us are.
You got to get off them benzos, Lisa. And you got to start tapering down on that methadone. And then you got to get a job, part-time, something to make you start building from the inside out and start making you feel good and proud of yourself. And when was the last time you were proud of yourself about something?
10 years ago, if that.
Yeah. But then I see you up on here and you focus on the negative. You don't ever focus on the positive. You have
I
to be
know.
fighting all the time, and that is a seeking, that you are seeking what you deserve, and that is your disease keeping you sick, not well.
Oh, and also, to be completely honest, I'm afraid that if I stop picking up my script of benzos, that I'll never get them written again. You know what I mean?
Well, because they're tight on stuff. Here's me, and you're probably going to counter this. I can't see your PCP giving you them if he honestly knew you were on methadone.
No, he knows because I had to sign a coordination of care between the clinic and him, but he did it because Cole died, and I couldn't even talk without crying, you know?
Okay, well, it's time to get off the benzos. It's time to get another medication that is non-addicting, that is not going to kill you, to help with your mental health. And what, you know, your brain is cloggy right now. It's not clear. When was it? Your brain has not been clear for a long time. And the other day you were on here and people were saying that you were off screen smoking crack. Smoked plenty of
Yeah.
crack, and you was not. You was not. You
Thank
would
you.
hear the crack.
Thank you.
And she would have been gone. She would have been still hitting that for like about 2-3 minutes every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
But
First it was I was smoking crack because they heard the lighter. Then it was I was grinding up a pill or something.
yeah, well,
Like,
I could believe that more than I could you smoking crack that night. But Lisa, I keep telling you this, and I say it in your chat, and I don't know if you see the words that are coming up on the screen when I'm down in your chat, is TikTok ain't working for you no more, and neither is this TikTok or this Instagram. People are going to still keep coming at you because they know that you haven't changed. And that, you know, and it's almost like some people tune into it just to watch the train wreck. And for me, that's sad. Some people are
yeah.
doing it for clout, me being one of them. Yeah, I
No.
love your clout, man. You got some really good clout.
No, that's not true.
If anything, I'm getting another recovering addict, which is that's who I love being around. But you know my number. I don't have yours. I have that text now number.
Mm-hmm.
I know when you were gone for a little bit, I didn't reach out. I reach out to you here and there. Your job
Mm-hmm.
is to chase me. I can't chase you. I don't know if you know Tara, but I was working with her for a little bit, and she's not with us anymore, and that's sad because she was actually
Oh,
trying to work some things. She really was, but that quick we can be gone.
yeah, yeah.
Look, a lot of people do want to see you do better.
There are some, I realized that today. You being one of them.
Well, I can't. Three things that you need that are indispensable are honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness, and you're struggling with all three. You are, and I'm gonna keep praying for you, Lisa. I hate seeing you on this app. I would have rather see you in a FaceTime and say, "Hey, I'm feeling fucked up today. What do I got to do different?" Because you're not getting your answers out on TikTok. You're not getting your answers out on
No.
Instagram. I mean, you're gonna get what you need, but it's not what you want, or you're gonna get what you want, not what you need.
Well, I think I'm still depressed from Big Cole passing away,
Well, you're on the same track. You're on the same trajectory. You know that, right? You're on the same
It's
fucking path.
yeah, it's gotten a little bit worse.
Well, I mean, that's the ending you want? That's the ending that you want. You want the ending to be the thing that you want your kids to have to take care of that too for you?
No, no, not at all.
Well, I got a solution for you, but you're not picking up the phone. There's therapy. There's when you start working the steps, when you start getting around some women that have clean time, that have gone through things just like you.
Yeah,
You got moms that have missing sons. You got girlfriends missing boyfriends, boyfriends missing girlfriends. I had a couple in November, got engaged, beautiful young couple, got
right.
engaged. 3 weeks later, they relapsed together and they're both gone. They wasn't even a month after they got
That's
engaged
sad.
and they're both gone because they
Yeah,
took a
sad.
little something and now they ain't here no more.
Sorry to hear that. It's
And they were young, man. Young.
right.
So, keep coming up here and keep, people, I don't know.
Yeah.
You remind me of my friend Dana. There's so many people out on this TikTok streets that remind me of some people from my street days. And you remind me of Dana and myself. Because I didn't have years and years and years of not being, I never was proud of myself ever. Ever. Was never proud of myself. Never finished anything. Was out there homeless for 4 years, doing shit that I said I would never fucking do. And I know that's you're afraid of losing your boy too. But you're on that path to that. You know that, right? That's where your path is going. And you
Yeah.
got these on right now. You got I want so much more for you. So much more.
No, I don't want to lose Jace. He's my whole world, believe it or
Well,
not.
you're on that track. It's inevitable. Listen, I told a few sponsees, I said, well, stop doing this because this is what's gonna happen. And guess what? That happened because they had to figure it out the hard way. You're not on a good path. You're not on a path. You keep thinking, that he's, he keeps telling the people that I want to be with my mom. One of these days, he's not. Because my
Yeah.
daughter
I
took
know.
care of everything. She took care of the meals. She cleaned the house. And I was ripping and running. And one day I came home, and you know what she did? She had her bags packed and said, I can't take it no more. Did I
Right.
take that and use that to get clean? Nope, sure didn't. She left, and I stayed high for the next 4 years out of guilt and shame.
Right.
So I got 4 friends up in Pittsburgh right now. One is my ride or die. I call her, she's gonna activate 3 other women, and we're gonna have a whole plan for you. They're gonna surround you with love and care, but guess what? They ain't gonna put up with no BS. If you want to BS your way through it, then don't even bother calling. But if you really want a change, you call me, and I will make that phone call, and I will ride up. I will ride up.
I'd love for you to.
I'm actually going up, not this weekend, next weekend, to go stay with my sponsor. My sponsor lives in Pittsburgh, but I'm gonna go. I haven't been up since she moved up there. I don't even know where does she live? Penn Hills, I think.
Okay.
But there's meetings up there. There's recovery
Mm-hmm.
houses up there. There's a lot of women, but they're not going to put up with the BS because they know it's a life or a death. And if you're not hearing me right now, somebody might be.
I'm hearing.
I read you a Just for Today one day, and they're down in the chat saying she ain't even listening to the Just for Today. And
They
I said,
always
well,
say that.
she might not be, but somebody in the chat might be. And somebody in your chat messaged me and said, I needed to hear what you read when you read it. One person.
Right. I need help getting my house straightened up and stuff. And I've offered to even pay people, and I don't know. Nobody.
You're getting evicted, aren't you?
Hopefully not. I called like a couple programs that will hopefully pay that money. I mean, I hope not. I really hope
I
not.
told you needed to get out of there anyways. I told you need a whole, what is today? March 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
Today's Just for Today is success. You haven't had much of that. So you're going to keep, listen to me, Lisa, you're going to keep these people down in the chat in your lives. They're going to keep, you're going to keep seeing the negative because that's what you need and that's what you feed off of. But I want you to start feeling love and acceptance, and I want you to feel recovery. I want you to feel joy and happiness, because when you finally feel it, you're going to say, I never really felt that before. But you're not going to feel it as long as where you're at right now. Me and you will be, I say the same shit to you all the time.
I know.
Same shit. Get off the benzos, get the fucking taper down.
I know.
Same shit I say
And
to you.
so does a lot of other people also.
Well,
and I don't know why I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for me to just.
Because you're in the thick of it. Because you're in the middle of it. And you don't feel like you deserve it, 1. 2, that you can do it. Or that total and utter fear and guilt and shame. Guilt and shame. Addiction is hard, but so is recovery. But it's so much fucking worth it.
Yeah.
I've never given up on anyone that wants recovery. No. And listen, I don't call out a lot of your BS because everybody else does that. I don't have to. Everybody else does. Guilt and
Yeah.
shame and remorse. Yeah, but we can get past that. But man, and you could have some women around you that would help build you up when you're feeling down, as long as you don't pick up. As long as you get off them benzos and you start tapering down. And getting off the benzos ain't getting off the benzos and not having anything. It's about seeking a different treatment, because the treatment that you're on ain't working. Is it working?
No, it's not.
Is it
No.
working?
Mm-mm.
So we're going to keep doing the same shit? Keep doing the same shit, right?
I don't want to. I just
Don't know how. Well, I'm good. You make that. You call me. You call me when you're ready to say, I can't do this no more. And I pray to God that I get a call, that it's you on the other end, not somebody telling me she's gone. Because when
right.
people still come at me about my friend and say, well, she used to beg for money in my chat, you know what I said to them? Well, she's dead now, so she won't be in your inbox no more. You ain't got to worry
You're
about that girl being in your inbox no more. She's gone.
You're talking about Tara with Cooper. She passed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know the specifics. But yeah, she's gone. And she was trying.
Oh my goodness.
Gone. She died February 13th. Her funeral was on the 19th.
Sorry to hear that. I didn't really know her, but I used to be in her lives, and you know.
The girl called me every day. But
yeah.
She had demons, and she wasn't being completely honest.
No.
Sadly.
I know.
And I'm fine. And you know what's fun? You know what's messed up, Lisa? As I said, I wanted you to be the successful story. I wanted you to be a testimony on here, going from a beggar scammer. I need this. I need to being somebody on this app that could be a force. That's who I wanted you to be somebody to have a huge ass testimony. And then you didn't you keep doing the same shit. And then here come Tara. She called me out of she'd come into my live on a troll account one day, and we had been talking for a month without anybody even knowing. And then she got a second month. And then I thought, you know what? It's not Lisa, it's Tara. And then I thought, here's Tara. She's gonna be a testimony. And now she's gone. She ain't ever gonna be able to make anything right. Ever.
I wish it would have been Tara, because man, I didn't realize it was that Tara.
Yeah. And Cooper found her.
Oh my goodness.
So that's reality. That's fucking reality. Gonna be yours. But keep doing the same shit. Keep fucking doing the same shit, Lisa. Keep doing the same shit. I won't be coming to your wake.
Come on, Shetty. Watch out, please.
So when you're ready to clear some of your brain, and when you're ready to say, I'm ready to do something fucking different, you know my number. It ain't changed. You actually got my real number. I didn't give you a
You have mine.
now. I never gave you a text now number.
All I have is a text now. I don't have
it won't
another.
let me call it, because that one day I tried calling you because I know you. Sometimes you come on here just to take the fucking abuse.
No, it's just I'll come on to talk, and then they'll all start on me.
You come in for the money to get to where you need to get. We all listen to me. You know how many people already know that you could get a ride every day to that? I don't know why you keep using that excuse. Why do you keep using that excuse? Why do you keep using that you need money to get to the fucking clinic? You've been going to that clinic a long fucking time now. You should have some of you should have that because that's an appointment you can't miss. What happens if you don't get there?
Well,
You'll be sick.
if you, yeah, you'll be sick and they can cut your dose and things.
Shit. Well, ain't nobody going to be giving you no more money for that because you got that one girl said she would drive you. You got the ACT bus that if you schedule that, they could come pick you up every fucking day. The ACT bus. Get on your insurance card and say, I need a ride every day to the methadone clinic. They will put you on a rolling schedule. You'll be the first one they pick up in the morning.
Yeah. My dad isn't doing too good, and he can't keep doing this every day anymore.
ACT bus. They'll drop you off right there and come pick you up. But yet,
yeah,
come on TikTok and ask for the money. Come on TikTok and ask for it. How's that working out?
not good.
How's everything working out?
Not good at all.
Well,
at all. I get panicked and I get panicked.
all right, look, what's today? Today's Saturday. Monday morning, call up the ACT bus and get yourself on a fucking schedule to get you there every day. And to give your dad some slack on that ride. You want to keep him around as long as you can, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So you should stand up on your own 2 feet, call Monday morning the ACT bus, and say you need a ride Monday through Saturday, this time, and pick up this time, and they'll get you to and fro. People been saying that to you. People know. People ain't.
I mean, when I ask him, he says, "No, I enjoy seeing you every day, and it gives me something to do to get out of the house." And da da da.
Well, then have him.
But
then use the bus. Use the bus for the drop off, and have him pick you up to take you home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't make him get up out of bed that early to get the bus for a drop off only. Drop off only, and say, Dad, I'll be done at 9 o'clock. Come get me.
Right.
You can do the bus one way.
Yeah. Definitely.
Look, I got an answer
I've
for
done it
everything
before.
on you. I got an answer.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Done it before. I got an answer for everything, and you got an excuse. I got a solution, and you got excuses. We're a yin and yang.
Yeah.
Lisa, something's got to change, or you're on the same path as your ex. And you're not going to be able to see no grandbabies. You're not going to watch your boy grow up.
Right.
So,
and I don't want to do that to them.
Well, you're doing it to them. You keep saying that you don't want to lose Cole. You're not present. You're not present. You're just there. You are existing right now. You are not living. You are not living. And to me, that's sad. And I want you to start living. You're numbing the fuck up.
Yeah.
Where's the clean time at? Where's the clean time?
What's that mean?
There's one clean time down in the chat. Yeah, probably. Listen, people say I waste my breath and I waste my time on you. It's my time. It's mine. And I'm so grateful that somebody, because I was the addict that everybody said, she ain't ever going to get this and she's going to be dead on the street. Tech's going to die on the street. We're going to find Tech dead on the street. Look at all that clean time down there. I was the addict that said she ain't ever going to get right. Here I am, 18, coming up on 18 years.
Right.
26 years. Let's go. Look at all that. 6 in June. June what? June 25th. Look, you have a lot of recovering addicts following you. And if you all get triggered, call your sponsors. You trigger some people. You remind people of where you're a reminder for me. You know, but a lot of people up on here They've been where you've been.
Right.
Them people down there, Junaid, them people down in that chat, sharing clean time right now, know how it is to be scared to get clean. They know what it is to, they're afraid of the unknown because you know what to expect every day, don't you? You're afraid of the unknown.
Yeah.
They've been there.
I've heard horror stories about the methadone.
Listen, it's in your bones. It's in your bones. But we're not asking you to go. They're not gonna make you. It's not medieval times. They're not gonna make
Right.
you. They're not gonna make you suffer.
Right. No, it's detox for 5 days, and then you go down to like the rest of the people.
And I told you, look, I have zero expectations, and nothing about you surprises me. I will be surprised if you go. And it being that you're saying you're going on the 15th, I call BS because that's what we do. We tell people what they want to hear just to shut them the fuck up. That a lot.
No, I understand
Hold on.
why you think that.
I had 18 seizures in 23 days and it was not bad as I thought. They took care of me, but the methadone takes longer to detox on. Yeah, and
Right.
listen, I would listen when I have anybody that comes to me for advice. I'm not this ain't
Mhm.
saying nothing against methadone because I've seen success on methadone, but I've seen too many people not have success on methadone. Suboxone, if especially if you're somebody who lives with pain, if you're somebody
Right.
who actually lives with physical pain, would that say 5
I
days
just
the rest of your life? Yes. Yeah, you do have a lot of, listen, you have the right kind of support behind you, not financial support. You have the support of a recovery community rallying up for you to get this. You know why? Because we've had friends die. We've had people
yeah.
close to us not make it. And listen, hey, I'll be right back. And that's another thing I had to call in my experts because I don't know. You and I had discussed this. I don't know if they're going to detox you completely off of methadone. I don't know and that's something you have to consult with your doctor. You know, um,
Mhm.
going from methadone to Suboxone, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
I'd like to do that if possible, but we'll see. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, look, you need a nap. I'm going to go. You need a nap. I'm going. Bye, everybody. I'll be live later. Hey, call
Okay,
me.
bye.
Call me.
Okay, bye. Hello. I'm not nodding off. I'm tired and I'm laying down. Every ain't about drugs, guys. No, Cheyenne, I didn't. What time is it? I'm gonna have to try the ER. Thank you, Mimi. Hi, Tessa. Yeah, Chris, the ER. Um, depending on the doctor, they may give you your dose for the day if you tell them that you missed. You didn't have a ride there. I'm not nodding, no. Wait, what? It's okay, Chris. Oh my god, now people are answering questions that are meant for me. And you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, Chris, I've asked about that a couple times. I need to get my dose down to 30 milligrams, wait 3 days with nothing in my system, and then they could switch me over. Um, Lizzie G, honestly, to me, it does nothing. I just feel normal. Yeah, it's an opioid, but I just feel normal because I take it every day. I can't now. I have to take care of JC. But once I do all that and give it a couple hours, I'll be able to lay down. Thank you, OTX. I do therapy, but doesn't seem to help much. But I'm not nodding. I guess I'll sit up. Oh my god. Alright. If anyone can help and wonders what me and Jason need, we need cleaning products. If anybody will be willing to do that, we need like bleach, dish soap, if you can, please join the box. Yeah, you can have it delivered. Just join the box if you want to talk to me so we can get it figured out. Please. I don't care where it's from, Dollar Tree, Walmart, anything. I need bleach, a mop, laundry soap, or not laundry, dish soap, sponges. I'm gonna write what I need. There, I pinned it. And something that you can like put in the mop water to smell good. Garbage bags. We don't even have a garbage can. No, I didn't. I'm gonna go to the ER. I mean, if nobody can do it, it's okay. I was just hoping somebody could so I can get some stuff done. I do have a cedar mop, but I don't have any money for the refill. Okay, Michelle, I will right now. I can't right now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Nuts for plants. We're gonna start in one room, get that done, and move on so that we don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, I bought a cedar mop. I love it. But I don't have the money for a refill. So wait, what does that mean? Anything people send to get a cash refund. People are trying to help. Ma'am, I'm not gonna get a cash refund. I want the cleaning products. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I know I need new mattresses. Jace's mattress really isn't that bad. Mine's the worst one. I took the worst one, so he had a cleaner one. I gotta get some sheets when I get paid. No, I have sheets. I just need new ones. Well, Jace does. I don't care about myself. I'm not making a wish list because then people go say I'm gonna sell it or something. I don't know. I don't know who the hell started that. Like, I ain't going outside with fucking Dawn dish soap buying, I don't know, weed or something. Like, it doesn't work like that. Oh, Megan, I thought you wanted to come up. I don't even know who started that shit about me selling shit. As you can see, Jace has laptops, tablets, Oculuses. That'd be the shit that would get sold. I can't clean the sheets because I don't have a washing machine, and nobody will take me because they're afraid that there might be a roach somewhere in it. Hi, Ashley. In the tub, but it doesn't get them as clean, and if you don't dry them right, they start to smell and stuff. It's just like, Michelle, me and Jay say all the time that we need to throw the whole house out and start over. So do you guys want me to make an Amazon wish list, or um tell you what I want from Walmart? I'm not sure. Amazon wish list, okay. I really appreciate this, guys. It it does help out a lot. We don't even have couches here. We came here from a homeless shelter, and all we had was beds. I think I can pin the wish list on Instagram. No, Michelle, I am pretty much done with TikTok. I have been for a while, but why can't I go to the store? I'm broke. As many times as CPS has been here, they've never offered to help me get anything. They've seen the beds, they've seen we have no couch, etc. They've never offered any resources. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I don't like to ask for stuff. Lunas, no, I, I bought his electronics when I had like the 1 year I had gotten income tax when the coronavirus was going on, and I bought him his Oculus, I bought him his tablet, and he's a good kid. He really did deserve it. Yeah, I don't want any cash. I'd like it sent to the house. The money won't help because I can't go get it. Teresa, I'm sorry about the Mexican comment, okay? The beds are full. Besides cleaning supplies, anything else? Girl, if I gave you a list of everything else, I can't even do that to you. We have one fork. No, Jace's bed is a lot better than mine. I only have one fork because when Abby comes, she ruins them,
I
loses them.
got a resource for beds. I swear I do.
And I can help. And I
Okay.
can help you with clothing. I can help you with sheets and comforters. Like I'm NPA. I can help you. I take all my stuff to the defense admission.
Listen, throw fucking everything out.
Yeah,
Throw it
the
all out.
whole bitch out.
Throw
Throw
it
the whole bitch
all
out.
out. When is there dumpsters? Is there a cleanup day,
There's
trash day?
there's
Like,
dumpsters.
throw it all out.
Dumpsters.
Yeah, we got a program. Listen to me. I'll send you the info for new beds. New beds. Throw it all out, man. Throw it all out. Once it's all out, then you disinfect like a motherfucker.
Do they drop it off by chance?
What?
The
The bed
couch or
program? The
beds?
bed program? I'm
Yeah.
sure they
Yeah.
deliver and set up. You got to put in the paperwork though, and it might not come right away, but you know, it probably emergency situation for you. They probably expedite it.
Yeah. Well,
Bleach
because
it
that's the
all.
problem.
Get a shot back. Suck it all up.
My dad can't carry, anything.
What?
My dad can't carry
Now,
stuff into the
listen.
house,
There are so many listen, and we got a program down here. It's a church program. They put kids. They get kids things to do to keep them off the street and get them a work ethic and to get them just some morals and values. And they help people move stuff. And you take donation based, like you throw them $20 for, you know what I mean? Moving 3 bedrooms, and you know what I'm saying. It's and you moving out your beds. I'm sure you and your boy could handle that. How big is he?
Yeah, we can move the beds out.
Yeah, get that shit out and disinfect. Get a shot vac, man. You know what? Anybody got? We got to get her a shot vac. No, we don't. No, we don't. There's a broom and a fucking dustpan.
People do want to help, Lisa, but I think a lot of the problem is the so-called trolls. I truly believe they're children, because I've seen it. I've seen it all over TikTok where it's like kids that they think that this is funny, and unfortunately it's real life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are people that I'm sure, like, as long as it's not money, I think people would be more willing to help, because people want to see you succeed.
Shit, I got this. Hi, Lisa.
No. Hi.
Hey. Okay. I live in Banksville. I'm getting ready to go to Costco for you. I need cleaning supplies myself, but I can get you, bleach, dish soap. You got to just tell me what you need, hon, and I will personally get it for you. I'm serious. I'm only 5-10 minutes away from you.
Probably about 5 gallons of fucking bleach.
They have
No
the
joke.
bulk. They have the bulk.
I mean, like a case of bleach. A lot of bleach.
And definitely, I'll get two things. I think they're like $9
bucks. Sponges.
You could do the Dollar General on Saturday where it's 5 off at 25, and like get the app, and like that's where I get most of my cleaning stuff. Yeah, Dollar
General is just right down the street from me also.
Why do you only have 1 fork? How long have you been living there? How long have you been living there? I heard you before I got on here because I commented. You only have 1 fork?
I had a bunch, but Abby will leave the food and then throw them away and all kind of stuff.
That's what's happening. It's just being thrown away. You got forks probably in the bed somewhere, right? Probably. Wait, if you probably cleaned up some mess, you would probably find some of your forks. Just saying, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude, but I see everybody rallying up trying to get you cleaning supplies. And I get cleaning will help make you feel better. It will. Having that fucking
clean yourself.
Ma'am, that's going to the store. Can I message you in private, because
I wanted 100% can, because I wanted to get a couple more things, like if you wanted a box of what's it called, pop or something, just for you to laugh. Just tell me, message me, and let me know what you need, and then I will get it, and then we'll figure it out.
What's going on with the dog? What's going on with the dog?
My dog.
No. Please get that dog help. What's going on with the dog?
They're picking on my dog because his nails are long.
I seen that. And I think I heard him breathing one time. He ain't breathing too much.
Well, there's Paul programs where you can get vouchers. There's the Humane Society will help.
I would even take him to dog stop. I would even take him to dog stop for you to get his nails done.
Dog nails are 18. You can get a clipper and do them yourself.
I'm not taking advantage. I wanted to ask her. Okay, I'll ask you so they can all hear it. can you please get me a bottle of roach spray? Because I spray it on my door so that they don't come running in
No,
my
you need
apartment.
diatomaceous earth.
I will get you some. I think they have that also
Diatomaceous
at
earth, and
Costco
you
and
need to
bulk.
do a little like you were a witch and poured a little bit of powder in certain areas.
Dollar General, they
Right?
have forks. I will go to Dollar General. It's right down the street, and I will get you some forks. Okay? You have plates.
Yeah. I don't know.
You
I
don't.
don't understand. I don't understand it. Listen, I get that everybody wants to help you, but what are you doing after you get the house clean? What's then? Then what?
I'll message you, Lisa. I'll get off, okay? Because I'm going to get ready. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank
Kat.
you.
Bye, hon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The bed resource. I'm gonna send you that link. I don't know if you can. I don't know from the text now number. You're gonna have to fill it out an application. And put in and get one of your counselors at your treatment. Pay rent. Yeah. Shit. Here's me. I'd want to die. She could get up and fucking leave and move if she really wanted to.
Yeah, like people are ruthless. I didn't want to say I needed roach spray to spray around my door.
Don't worry about those people. They don't matter. They don't matter.
Listen, Lisa, we trying to get you into solution because we're not wanting to put band-aids on some stuff. I'm not wanting to put a band-aid on. Wait, what'd that say?
You know, today could be the start of your new life, Lisa, if you really wanted it, you know, to be. You know,
Well, if I clean it, maybe
I'm just
even my brother or Nikki or somebody will come and stay with Jace while I'm at rehab
That
here.
I bet you
too.
they would.
That
I bet you
too.
they
See,
would.
there you go. There you go. That's some truth right there. You're yeah, see, okay. You know, I don't believe you a lot of times, and I mean you've talked about that, but I do hear some
Mm-hmm.
truth within some stuff, and I'm proud of you for that right there.
Yeah, I mean,
If that's solution, she is.
I just hope you
Look, I
continue
ain't gonna
that
help
because
you come
people
up and
are
clean,
here.
girl. I'm not, but I'm the valiant effort right now. But I'm seriously gonna send you this bed resource. And what was you saying? Who's next to me?
Who, me?
hmm?
Yeah, who are
I'm Ashley.
Ashley?
I was on the
What did you say
other
that
day.
you had stuff
Well,
recently?
I take stuff all the time that the feds had mentioned. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it basically gives out to women and children in crisis or the men's, you know, facility. But I take clothes, sheets, comforters. I mean, and they're not in bad condition, you know. I mean,
Right.
I'm more than willing. I mean, I have like galore clothes that I go through constantly. You know, if you need clothes and you're like a size medium, I can get you clothes. I can get you children's. I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people. I can help
Listen,
you.
look, see this comment? I was in rehab for 60 days, and it was the best thing I could have done for my baby. We do recover.
Yeah, it's. What was that girl's name? I can't find her message. Shit.
This is a start. I mean, you should be have been buying your own cleaning supplies, but I get, funds have limited, and maybe your money wasn't going the right way before. Can you be honest and say money wasn't going to where it was supposed to be going?
Yeah, but it wasn't to drugs, believe it or not.
Lisa, how much do you get for Jace? Because I know people that, I mean, my sister, when my dad died, her mother was getting like, I don't know, $1,900 a month
Yep.
for my dad.
Jeez.
Rehab,
And one
rehab, shelter,
child.
resources. Sorry.
So how much does Jace get?
I get 671, but that's because it gets split between 3 kids.
Oh, that's why. So the woman that has Cole gets money, and
Yeah.
well, how is it 3 kids if one's 18? Once you're 18, it's over. So
Yeah. Nikki, I guess, yeah, is
Yeah, so now it's
over.
2 children. So now shouldn't it go
Yeah,
up?
that sounds
You
more
know,
like it. Love my babe.
wouldn't you get more now that a child dropped off?
It hasn't happened yet. The
You don't
only
want
thing it
to
went
that
up
though.
like it went up $30
I wonder
at the beginning of the
I
Listen,
year.
wonder if that was because Social Security and all that got raised a percentage or whatever. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
yeah, yes, for sure. When my house is clean, when I'm getting depressed and when I'm isolated, you know, whatnot, you know, to feeling yucky, my dishes will pile up, and as soon as I do my dishes, as soon as I get my, you know, my kitchen, my house ain't a mess, but as soon as I clean up, or like this fucking clutter that's on the left of me, I'm not even gonna show you, but that's when I know I'm fucked up. But once I clean it up and go through it, then I feel so much better, so
I
much
feel better
better.
too. When my house is in disarray, my life feels like it's in disarray. That's how I feel. It
Wait,
just
I lost that
where
lady.
was the money going? You begged for money all month long and you haven't been paying rent. Don't ignore that one.
I'm not going to disclose that because if I do, I'll get in trouble with my family.
Okay, so that answers that.
you can't give anybody money until you take care of yourself. You don't have a pot to piss in to be
And
giving out money.
that there, you know, dirty. Listen, I had a sponsee. She struggled with that as well. A lot of people would down her on her. You know what I mean? But you know, she was a human too. She just got it.
Yeah.
It could be a mental disorder as well. You're gonna feel better, but what I want to get you help with the dog nails too. I'm gonna get you help with the dog nails. Fuck, I
You
might
could
have.
get one of those clippers that have like a thing that stops. I know it's hard because I have a dog that hates to get
Well,
his
the
nails
dog's
cut.
gonna bleed. The dog's gonna bleed.
Well,
If you took the dog to a vet or to a groomer and pay the $8 or $12 to have it done, they're probably gonna cut him down real short and they're gonna clip that quick. But once that quick is clipped, they stop the bleed and that retracts that quick, because that quick grows out with the nail. So that quick is probably already she's already probably gonna bleed, he or her. But what they do is they clip them back, they cauterize them, and that vein retracts, and then you got to keep maintenance them, or you clip them down little by little and clip them once a week for a good minute, for about a month or so, or you take them to the vet and let them clip them down and get that quick brought back.
I have to go to the vet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get them all clipped down, and then they'll. I've done it. I used to work at a grooming shop because the dogs come in with the long ass nails. We used to actually what we did is we took in the worst case from the pound when they would come into the Humane Society. We would take the worst looking ones, and we did before and after pictures. It was a promotional thing, but we like giving back to the community too. But we had dogs come in with real long nails. You clip them back all the way to where they're healthy size, and help them with the bleed. And then the quick goes back. You got to go to the vet with that one. But guess what? You got to figure out a budget. And we could be working on that too. You ain't got no budget
Yes.
system. There's a bunch of shit that you got to work on, not just cleaning your house. The cleaning your house is definitely a start. And I'm going to get you that bed, because I got to go here in a little bit. I'm going to get you that bed resource. You can get free beds. Throw them fucking beds out, man. Start throwing some shit out. And you want that spray, right? There's a powder that you could do, and you can line it up in the crevices where you're going to be spraying that stuff. And it's a fine powder, and it's biodegradable, and you just suck it up every now and again if you go to clean. But I have a small lining in my bathroom because I get black ants, and around my border I have a little gray powder, and I don't get no more ants. Throw it all out.
You do have to
Throw
be
it all out.
careful though with animals though, like your cats and stuff.
With the spray, yeah.
Just
Not
make
with the
sure they're pet
diatomaceous
friendly.
earth. Yeah, the
Yeah,
diatomaceous earth is animal friendly.
because I was gonna tell you essential oil. Some essential oils will keep roaches out, but you can't have essential oils around cats.
Yeah, but diatomaceous earth, you can borax. Borax is good. Borax is a laundry
Oh
detergent.
yeah, borax. If it's
We give
cheap,
that
it's like a
for
bar.
horses when horses are
What is
sick.
that?
Bar that you buy in the laundry. It's real cheap. It's literally
Yeah,
like
food grade.
$1,
Mm.
$2,
Yeah.
and you grind it up on a cheese grater, and you can put
Lisa, what is your plan for your back rent?
What's that?
What's your plan for your back rent? Have you called? I don't understand. And I don't want to really. We'll talk about this off app. You know, me and you, we sit down and we could talk about all your all that and get that squared away because I'm sure you ain't in good standings with a bunch of shit. But we listen. If we look at the puzzle as a whole and all them puzzle pieces, everything's overwhelming. We're gonna take one thing at a time and chip away. If you wanted to. If you
Yeah,
were willing to.
I called a couple places they gave me to try to get some of the back rent paid.
Yeah, Catholic Charities, you know, Cornerstone. Cornerstone's another one. There might be some ERAP. Was any of that incurred during COVID? Well,
Yes.
then I'm sure there's still some of that out there. Pennsylvania had what was it? Oh shit, 20 million or 200 million that they're trying to figure out how to allocate it. Well, there might be there's more resources out there. But keep coming on TikTok and begging for it. See how that works out for you. How's that working out?
It's not.
You like hearing people telling you that you're doing this and you're doing that and you're doing this and you're doing that and hearing Jason in the background? Or your other one or your other son? How's that all working out for you? Is that improving your life or is it adding to it?
It's adding to my stress.
Yeah. Add to your anxiety, and then you'd be like, oh, my anxiety's all up. Well, what's the common denominator? What's the common denominator?
Me.
And not really you. Your disease
It's
that
a
you're not
disease. Yeah.
unsure that you have. It's the disease that you're unsure that you have. It's the unmanageability, and I'm trying to help you. But I'm not going to do it on this app because there's certain things I want to say and do that I'm not going to do it on a public platform. It ain't happening.
Teresa, your comment is pinned because you said I'm trying to get a hold of the lady that was going to Dollar General and I lost her.
Well, that lady will reach out. She said she was doing something. So, and if she don't, she don't. Listen, that's another thing on this app. If somebody says they're going to do something and they don't do it, and people get mad, the person that was going to get the stuff and they get mad, how are you going to get mad? Because you had an expectation that that stranger was going to actually do something. Well, that was mistake number one. That was mistake number one. Number two,
I'm not mad.
I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about just you. I've seen it on this app before. I've seen it on this app. Somebody mad because they didn't do. Well, they said they were going to do this. Well, I get that, but it didn't happen. So let's be pissed off at that person and give that person. Let's figure out another way for you to acquire what you need to acquire. Spending 100% of income on drugs is a choice. Yeah.
She said I wrote you a message. Write me back. I can't find it.
Tech, you're wasting your breath. She doesn't care. I get that. I
mean, maybe one time she will care though. Maybe today she might care. You don't know. You don't predict shit. I can't stand people in her chat. I was on the other day and then I went back and looked at it. I mean, some of you people, you're gonna have a hell of a life. I pray for your children that you have. I
Th-
hope this never happens to your kids because I'm telling you, it's rough.
I didn't see the dog's nails, but yeah, I'm gonna. Today's Saturday, so there's not a whole lot today but that needs rectified for sure.
I agree.
Or someone in the chat needs to hear. Yes, I mean, look, she got forks. They get thrown away or they're somewhere in the house. Are they? Aw, see, that bums me out about you, Lisa. You know, you
But
got it. Your dog's nails, man. You need a to-do list every fucking day. Every day you need a to-do list.
yeah.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him, but we're gonna yeah. You might have to walk that dog out to the van. They're not gonna come up in, but then you walk that dog out to the van. We're gonna get the dog's nails taken care of. Listen, you shouldn't have animals right now.
I agree with that. You shouldn't. You can't take care of yourself. You shouldn't have animals. They
Sorry, not sorry.
don't deserve that.
I say that to my sponsees too, man. One got a dog. I said, "Oh my God, what'd you get a dog for? What'd you get a dog for?" I have a message about things.
There were times, Lisa, when I was an addict that I didn't have money to feed myself, but I still fed my 2 dogs. I mean, that was where my priority was. You know, I brought them into my life. It was my responsibility.
Yeah.
But they were always clean, and they always had food, and they always were taken out, even through my addiction. You know.
Wait, where'd that one? Petty Betty, I gave her a resource. There's and anybody else, there's resources, there are bed programs, grants for, there's 501c3s that, you sign up and you do a little bit of the paperwork and you get a bed.
Lisa,
No, I'm not gonna be your mom. I'll be an aunt. I always wanted to be an aunt, so I'm not an aunt yet. Oh shit. I live with you. I want you to be my sponsor and take me through the steps. I'm not easy. But I am. I'm keep it simple. Message me on message me here and then come see me. Are you see me on TikTok?
Lisa,
I think I just heard a gunshot. Yeah.
have you ever had a job?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you want to work?
Yes.
You don't, because you'll still collect Jace's check if you work.
Right.
You won't lose that. I can help you. I told you the other day, if you want a job, I can help you get into the post office and wherever it is in Pittsburgh. I mean, I work in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Like, I definitely think a job will keep you stable.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, you need something to occupy your time.
You need something. That will help. That's huge.
Did they call animal control on you? Did animal control come out?
Not that I know of.
And if they did, they would come out and they would give her a thing to get these things. They would even offer her resources to get to animal care if that were the case. But yeah, there's gotta have a clean drug test for a job though. Not all jobs.
Not at the post office anymore.
Post office. She said a post office. I'm talking
people
about.
that have felonies, as long as it's not certain felonies like pedophiles.
Talking about convenience store job.
There is no drug test anymore. There was a drug test when I got hired 11 years ago. There is no longer that.
She can only make a certain amount. She's only allowed to make a certain amount. If she makes over, then her boy's going to lose some of his benefits.
Well, there's part-time at the post office. It'll be a huge part of part-time. and you can continue to stay part-time for as long as you don't have to accept a full-time position, and you will not be hired for a full-time position if you go to the post office. I promise you that. Because
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
there's a
if
lot
this
of old-timers.
the one room has shit and piss covering the floor, it's not safe for anyone. Take them to the shelter ASAP. Wow, you really need to do some cleaning. You really do need to do some cleaning. You need to clean from the inside out.
Yeah, because that will make you sick.
If you've got, listen,
That will literally make
you need a
you sick.
complete overhaul. But yet, here you are sitting on TikTok. Oh, because you ain't got no cleaning supplies. That's right.
And that was back when Abby didn't clean her room for 2 months and the boyfriend recorded it. It hasn't been like that in forever.
I know,
Look,
but
I
Lisa,
get.
it's your
Listen,
house,
thank you,
though. It's
Tech. I'm
your
not being
house.
mean, but it's on TikTok. Look at it. I don't want to look at it because I've seen it. In real life, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it. So what she has going on, I've seen and have usually didn't walk in, and I walk right back out. But I know people. I know Lisa and Jace, but elsewhere. So I know she got to do a whole bunch.
The mattress is dirty. Okay, we get it. That's why I have it in my room and Jace doesn't have it in
Don't
his.
look at that. Who cares? Fuck these people. If they died in front of you, you fucking step over them and keep going. That's the
But
way I
listen,
feel.
so then you got today, tomorrow, if right now, before you got cleaning supplies, you got to start throwing some stuff out. You got to have room in a dustpan. First, you got to start getting the actual stuff up. So you could be doing that today.
And if you want to be on
Yeah.
if you want to be on live, put the phone somewhere that you're in your room, wherever you are, and clean in front. If that's what you want to do, if you want people watching you or whatever, put it somewhere and do your job. And you can sing and dance and clean and whatever the fuck you want to do.
Tech, tell folks to stop responding to her, and that would help her more than anything. I've been saying that. I've been saying over in my lives, I say, you know what? I wish everybody would just stop engaging. If people weren't in there truly to get her help and to help her, they just leave. Everybody that knows her cycle, her patterns, leave the live and just watch from the thing. She'd probably have 10 people in her live. And then you keep her live and their numbers get high because that chat is going so fast. I kept on saying, stall out the chat. Can you get the animal food? They don't have food.
They have food. I have to buy them food.
And litter.
Do they have food or they don't have food?
I just changed their litter last night.
Whose animals are they?
The cats are Abby's. The dog is mine.
And the dog's old, right? You've had the dog for a while. How old?
12.
She's 12. What, and how many cats?
2.
Where's Abby lives? Abby lives there.
She comes home once a month for a night.
You need to give them cats up for adoption.
Yeah.
That's one less thing you have to worry about.
Yeah, because
I know people love them, but they deserve a better home. Keep the dog and get rid of the cats.
I agree.
That right there. Whoa, you're trying to get your point across. If Lisa needs money for food for her and Jace, then how do they have animals have food?
I just said that I was on drugs and I didn't have food for myself, but my animals were fed. I mean, it can be done.
I didn't say I needed food. I have my stamps.
The dog just, we're gonna get them. We gotta get them nails taken care of.
I can contribute. I can contribute to that.
Animal Friends has programmed as well. Animal Friends is probably not a hop skipping away from you a little bit. It might probably be a 20-minute drive. But Animal Friends, they have a lot of low cost stuff. And you could probably file what's it called? Hardship to get some care for him. and not even need anybody's assistance. Lisa
Yeah.
has to buy health for herself. Everyone can't do everything for her. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get her to do some shit. But the dog, I keep telling on TikTok, we as a society as whole, we're to protect as a society, as humanity, we're supposed to care and look out for the young, the
One
old, and the
another.
vulnerable. And I need to start including animals because they're actually in the vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's my best friend. Like he won't even let
You're dogging
you
out your
grab
best
his
friend right
paw.
now. You're dogging out your best friend. Your best friend, if had a voice right now, would be like, "Fuck you, Lisa." That's what that dog. That's what. Fuck you, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
And these people are
Do you
trying to
take the
be your
dog out
dog's
regularly?
voice. They're trying to be
That
the
dog
Yes.
should
animal's
be
voices
going
because
out
the
every
animals don't
hour.
have any.
If you don't work, that dog should go outside every hour, and not just
Sorry, I'm
outside to
not sorry.
pee,
Not
outside to
sorry.
walk, sniff, whatever.
Sorry, not sorry. But if you're hurt, you say something, right?
Yeah.
You can do anything that you put your mind to.
You got a lot of shit that you're feeling fucking shame and guilt, and and a lot of responsibility that you need to start looking at. And you're gonna need first. I think you need to start with making out a list of everything you need to do, a to-do list. And on top of that list is not to go on social media, clean my house, and start looking and start fucking filling out these resources. Even
Yeah.
and maybe you want to still go and still have feeling like you're not alone with us standing here. But while we're doing this right now, put the phone up and go throw a bag of garbage out. Get on your other device that you're watching. And here, I'm going to send you that. I'm going to Google animal friends and
Okay.
and look on the little lines. I know you know how to research some stuff, don't you? You know how to use Google?
Yeah, she knows how to use Google.
Google animal friends and get on their little thingy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it now.
Lisa, doesn't this feel good that a team is coming, for you instead of against you? May not be everybody.
Animal friends, saving lives is what we do. Affordable pet care. They have programs. I'm gonna give you. I'll send you the phone number. You can Google them yourself. Animal friends. They're on Camp Horn Road, I think. Hold on. I used to Camp Horn Road. If anybody's in the Pittsburgh area or surrounding area, Animal Friends. 7412-847-7000. They have all kind of programs. And that's what you need to do though. Build your builder, but you got to build yourself up, man. I felt so good cleaning out my bird cage yesterday. I had been putting that shit off. Finally got it done.
That bird living the dream now.
Yeah, I mean I had just been a couple, yeah. It wasn't
That's
too
how my
bad,
cats
but
are about their litter. They're like, Mom, you don't clean that
Sorry,
shit.
had a call, but I can hear you guys still.
well,
I would hate to see all this happen for you today and then for you to go on tomorrow and say, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need money. You have to stop that. People are so exhausted with that. And the more that you keep doing that, the more people are going to make fun of you.
hey, what is the name of the place on Camp Horn Road?
Animal friends?
Yeah, Google them and get a hold of them. There's no sense in doing it today. You're gonna have to do it Monday morning. Are you serious? What kind of bird you sending me? What kind of bird? What kind of bird? Tech, I'll send you a bird. What kind of bird you got? You have a 30-year-old conure? Oh, no, you don't. Aw.
I
I
wish I
had an
would have known you
Amazon. That was
accept
the biggest
birds.
parrot I had was an Amazon. She was beautiful.
I had 2
I
parakeets in
work with
my
people in
cat
hoarding,
storage.
similar situation. They feel so overwhelmed. I totally get it. They look at the place and have no idea where to start. Yeah, I would, yeah. And they pretty much need somebody there to keep them motivated. Are you seeing my message, Lisa? What was it? I commented. I missed it. This shit's going by so fast. I have 4 parakeets and a cockatiel. I would love a cockatiel. I might be getting a snake. Can someone send you a chicken? Get out. So, to-do list Monday, animal friends, transport for the clinic. And for now, you're just going to start getting some trash about.
And go get yourself a trash can. They're like $5 at the dollar store. Buy a plastic trash can. There's no reason that you should be 38 years old without a plastic trash can. I mean that is ridiculous.
Beds. Yeah, she could actually get on the beg program and apply online. Yeah, let me get that.
And you also have to make sure that you call whoever about your insurance if they do out of state stuff on Monday. You got
There's
to call them.
there's a svdpit.org. They deliver directly to homes vouchers including beds, sofas, dining room tables, nightstands, dressers. There's another program here called American Hope Rescues. They have programs for free beds, housing, and furniture resources.
Okay. So, can you send me those numbers too, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Make sure she's not blocked because she's saying she's not able to call you and stuff on that text now number or whatever you have. You want me to private message you and give you my number? Because I'm in Harrisburg, PA.
This American Hope resource, it has rent assistance, housing assistance, educational grants, food aid, stimulus funds. This probably be a one-stop shop for you. But see, I already have them up in Pittsburgh already looking into that stuff for you. You just got to call me. I'm not going to I'm not going to have them put in the effort right now. They got the roundabout and the gist of it. But you got to you got to do the step.
Yeah, I've been calling different places, like the rehabs and the rent places, and
You call this this American Hope?
I don't think that was one on the paper.
You have to be proactive in your own life because nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah, no, and that's what people are getting frustrated about.
Yeah.
They're seeing the unmanageability because you say last time you and I talked that you wasn't sure that you had a problem, but I asked you a simple question: how is everything else around you? Unmanageable.
I mean, I'm listening.
Yeah, she could have a beautiful smile. I got half a smile in. I got my bottom out. My gums hurt right now. Ain't no shame in my smile.
Once you get one thing done, Lisa, the goal is to get everything to fall into place. You get one thing done, like your house, and then you move on to the next thing and the next thing, and eventually you will get there. I mean, I was on drugs. I filed bankruptcy. I couldn't get anything myself. I still can't get a place. Like, but now I'm starting to get credit, and I just got approved for a bed. I just bought 2 mattresses, a bed. I got approved for a Accept Now program, which is like a rent to own thing, like
That's
through
great.
Value City. So I'm saying you can do all this. Like, you have that option too. You can do all this. You can do all of this. I
All right,
told
I
you the
stopped
other
the
day, you're not
comments
dumb.
to I stopped the comments to this Queen 20's comment. Tech, you know she's selling her pills to her son.
It
You need to
doesn't
stop
matter.
that.
It doesn't.
You need
It doesn't
to
matter.
stop that.
I didn't do that.
Listen to me. You need to listen. I'm gonna tell you about a story about a girl. My daughter used to go and play with this little girl. They were the same age, and I kind of when I first seen her mom, I knew when you're in that game, you know other people that are. And for my
Mm-hmm.
daughter, I didn't want her over there no more because I knew the mom was a little bit more worse off than I was. So not that I was judging, but years later, that woman ended up using with her daughter. She probably tricked with her too. And my mom said, well, if your daughter would have stayed with you, you probably would have done that too. I can't say that I would or I wouldn't have, because I walked away from my kids because I didn't want them seeing none of this shit, and I didn't want them to see it anymore. So my daughter walked away, and I just stopped getting my other one. But
Okay, this sunshine love is getting on my nerves. Are you snorting something? Did anybody hear me
all right,
snorting
well, okay,
It
anything?
we'll
don't
go straight to
matter.
all that instead of everything that we just fucking talked about. So
Yeah,
the fuck what?
listen to the story. Listen to the point of the story.
I,
That's
I'm
not
I'm done for
important.
now. I'm done for now. You call me when you're ready. I'm gonna send you them resources. I gotta go.
Okay, thank you.
When I talked to you the other day, Lisa, I didn't read one thing that came up on the screen. I didn't read it until after the whole live was done, and I saw it on YouTube. And people were saying the most horrible shit. I don't care. I do not care. Die in a fire. That's what I gotta say. I do not care. You have to not care. That's when you start caring about yourself. When you don't care about what these people that mean nothing say. I want the best for you, girl, and I need you to want the best for you too. And nobody's gonna give it to you but you.
So fucking over it. I'm getting ready for work. I have to go clean for an hour. I just go clean with my friend T for an hour. He's alright. I'm gonna get him some medicine. I'm getting really fucking sick of that one guy. Now he got me and Tech into it. Fucking loser. Mark, I forget what he said, but it made Tech mad and she got off the fucking thing. It was something about he heard me sniffing drugs or something. I try not to, John, but it's really hard. You know what I mean? I was listening. Like, what did you guys want me to say? Okay, I'm a piece of shit. There you go. Like, I know all that about myself, okay? All of it. Where is that motherfucker at? So you're 1-2, Amy, I guess? I haven't been lying. That's the problem. Yins don't like the truth, though. Aim, I understand that. People don't believe me because I've lied. So they never know if I'm telling the truth. I have to live with that. But now I'm over telling the truth because I'm trying to prove I'm telling the truth. If you get what I'm saying. I mean, everything I do. She turned her camera off. She's doing drugs. She's in the bathroom. She's doing drugs. I mean, come on, man. No, you're right, John Cricket. The only person I have to prove it to is CPS, and I've done that numerous times. But they still say it. I just want to have a positive life and make some friends. But I got people that just come here to talk bad about me or use me for clout. Because whether you like it or not, I have clout. I'm not a celebrity, but I have clout. If I go in somebody's live, it jumps up to 2,000 viewers. I'm trying, but it's so hard. And anyone who watches me knows that I've been respectful to anybody who's came in my box. It takes a lot to get me to freak out. I don't want any clout, to be honest. And I do want to start cleaning, but I got to get some cleaning stuff. See, you feel bad for my son, an animal living in complete filth. I've seen complete filth, ma'am. This isn't it. God don't like ugly. I don't have any trash bags, though. No, Christy, I don't want any money because then they'll say I used it for something else. If you could deliver something, that'd be great. But I do appreciate it. Well, me and Jace are going to work with T, so in a couple hours we can get a delivery. Thank you, John Cricket. These places are disgusting to begin with. When I moved in, it was disgusting. Ehrlich comes every month and still can't keep them fully out of my house. Beautiful Angel, you're right. All these buildings are. You can read the reviews. I don't want attention. I really wanted friends, but oh, I wanted to tell you something. You can have those two right there. I don't know if you like them or not. They have like Rice Krispies in them.
Definitely don't want them.
No, I'm not asking for money.
Rice Krispies sounds terrible.
It's the Sarah's candy that you like, baby.
I know, but I hate the Rice Krispies. What the?
You know what?
No, fuck all of you.
Sarah May MC, thank you. Thank you for sticking up for me.
Shit, oh. I thought I dropped something.
Ehrlich comes once a month and does what they do. And I spent $60 out of every paycheck on roach spray. You're right, Peyton. I'm just a piece of shit. I'll never change. Unreal, man.
Thoughts.
Must be great to be so fucking perfect.
Diana!
What are you doing, baby? Are you coming out with me? You got me bringing it in.
You're bringing it in.
All right. I don't keep food out. Dishes are always done. The only thing is maybe the dirty laundry in a pile. I mop my floors every day. They come through the vents underneath the doors. No, I'm not showing you my bed. I already told you mine's disgusting. I took it so Jace didn't have to sleep on it. Jace, is your bed made from when I made it last night for you? No, we don't have bed bugs. Thank God. I would throw the beds out, but then I won't have nowhere to sleep. Responding to who, Michelle? I do not want to go clean for an hour. It's worth the money, though. That ain't him, is it? Is that him? I don't think so. No, his hand's white. Yeah, I should be getting paid to clean. Jace is coming with me. I'm not leaving him here. Thank you, beautiful angel. I'm going to clean. Come on, T. Kylie Marie, we went last night and he called me again today to help, so I'm not sure. I might be on to say hi, I'm not sure, but he's not any kind of dealer. How dare you say that? Is that him? Sorry. I gotta give Jace his.
Yeah, get it through.
Sorry. All right, I'll be.
Hamburger, nuggets, and loaded fries.
All right, thanks. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.